Hello, boys and girls. Let's get started. Today is either January 21st or 22nd, depending on when you have PE, and we're doing move up bowling and jump basketball. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. We are doing standards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Learning target to improve my bowling and basketball skills. Okay. So that's what standards 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are about. Also respecting others and just enjoying being active. Higher order thinking question. Do you think you are better at bowling and basketball now? Why or why not? So we'll find out when we get there. See what you guys think. Activities. Watch me as I explain today's game. So we're doing move up bowling, then jump basketball, then creativity time, then trick time. So you are going to have some time to see what you guys can come up with. But you got to do the first two activities first, which I hope you enjoy. So the first activity is called move up bowling. So I'm going to turn my camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. And we're going to get right to it. So as you can see, I'll kind of point behind me here. I've got, well, let me just go where I need to go. So I've got my shoes here as the starting line, okay? And then I've got my sock ball that I'm going to be bowling with, okay? And then if you kind of look ahead of me, you can see, move this up a little. If you kind of look ahead of me, you can see that I've got stuffed animals. So I've got the purple, brown, green, black, and pink. And every time I knock this cup down, I'm going to move it forward. So I've got it in front of the first stuffed animal. So I'm just going, when we do bowling, we just do a step, tick, tock, and we roll it and we knock that down. And so I got 1 point, and I go from the first one to the second one now. So now I've got my cup in front of the brown horse. And I'm going to do it again. Step, tick, tock. I knock the cup down. So now I get to move it from the brown horse up to the green frog. Okay? And then you just keep doing that until you get to the black dog and the pink bear. Okay? You just keep doing that. And then if you get all the way through, then just play again. Start over at the purple cat. Every time you knock down the cup, you get a point. So let's play this game for about, I would say, 10 minutes, okay? And you could do, it's up to Coach Arnold or the adult you're with, but you could do it a little shorter. You could do 7.5, 8 minutes, whatever, okay? Whatever you need to play to make this a good amount of time. And so pause the video and then play this game and start the video after, I'd say 7.5, 8 minutes, okay? All right, how did you guys do with move up bowling? How many points did you get? All right, fantastic. So now we're going to play the next game, which is called jump basketball, okay? Now, if you look behind me, all I did was I took away my last animal, the pink bear. I moved it out of the way. I put a laundry basket in place of it, and then I pulled all of my other animals forward a little bit so they're kind of in front of me when I go back to my starting line, which are where my shoes are, okay? Now, I'm going to show you guys how to play jump basketball, okay? So for jump basketball, I'm going to shoot from my starting line into the basket, I hope, and boom, okay? And now I walk around the animals, I pick up my sock ball, and I have to jump to get back. So I've got 1 point because it went in the basket. I have to jump over each animal to get back, okay? Now remember, for basketball, we want to take our hand, and normally we put our other hand for support, which you don't really need with a sock ball, but it's good for practice. We put our hand on top like this, and we go up, and then we just shoot it like that. I missed that time. I still do the same procedure. I go back and get the sock ball, and I jump all the way back. But I only have 1 point because I missed, okay? And then you just keep playing like that. So let's play this game for about 8 minutes, okay? So pause the video and play this game for about 8 minutes, and then start the video again. All right, so how many points did you get for jump basketball? Fantastic. So now we're going to have what's called creativity time, okay? Coach may not know about this, or the adult you're with, but I know I've done this with most of you guys. This is your time to take the sock ball, the cup, and all of this stuff back here, the basket. You could even use the shoes, the stuffed animals, and see what kind of activity you can make up, okay? So let's go ahead, pause the video, let's do this for about 7 minutes. Pause the video now, start it back after you do 7 minutes of creativity time. All right, I hope you guys came up with some good tricks, or some good creative games for Coach Arnold or the adult you're with to see. So now, I gave you a little clue. I said it by mistake, but yes, now we're going to do some tricks. So what would a trick be? A cartwheel, if you could stand on your head, or stand, with your hands on your head. If you could do a back bend or a bridge, any kind of gymnastic move is good, but maybe you have some other tricks. I know one of you was doing this stuff last week, all these weird finger things, dancing, whatever you can show the adult that you're with or Coach Arnold would count as a trick. Something cool, make sure it's safe, and let's do that now for about 7 minutes. So pause the video and let's do that now. All right, guys, good job. I'm sure you came up with some great tricks. And now it's time for the end of our lesson, which means we're going to go to our higher order thinking question. That's what HOT stands for, higher order thinking skills. Do you think you are better at bowling and basketball now that you've had some time to practice? Ooh, I just gave you a big clue. Why or why not? Okay, maybe you can get a little more specific about what you did to get better at basketball and bowling. Tell Coach Arnold or the adult that you're with all about it, okay? And then that's the end of the class. So I'll see you guys next time for online PE. Bye.